It's not 656. Because that's all the muscles in your body. And it kind of makes sense. We got a 200 and something? Just your core region. Just your core.
150.
150. Anything else? You're guessing high because I've kind of planted that in you. It's about 39. 39 or 40. And that's your core region. Most people will guess very low. They'll guess 9 or 10. Because you got these guys, the six-pack that everybody talks about. You got your obliques, you got your rectus spinae in the back, your multifidus, your transverse abdominis, your, what are these called, anterior serratus, all these little guys up there, but when you start adding them up, it doesn't add up to that many. 39, there's a lot of muscles that work to develop the core. If even a partial amount of those muscles is weak or infected or imbalanced, it's going to affect your lower back. Lower back, because it's interconnected structurally and functionally to the entire lower extremities. Sometimes you can have tightness in one hamstring, but you feel it in your back. Tightness in your calf, you feel it in your back. It's all connected. Sometimes the pain isn't there. So when you go get a shot from your doctor, wait and check out. Let's see if we can find what the pain really is. Okay, knees. Short and quick, and then we're going to get some fun stuff going. The interrelationship of the knee with all the surrounding muscles means that knee pain may actually be caused by the foot, the ankle, the leg, or the hip. And we feel it in the knee. Anybody experience knee pain or know someone that has? Yeah. Knee pain is kind of a pain in the knee. I know, it's cheesy, that's okay. You get that this late at night. By the way, I need to go back and say something about the neck. We're going to talk about neck exercise, and I may forget this. Those things in the neck, when you start correcting them and do some of the exercises that we're going to show you tonight, or just start sitting up taller and making sure that your head doesn't drop forward like a bowling ball, you may start experiencing pain. If you're not used to this and you have a forward head posture and you start pulling it back and sitting up taller and breathing right, it can cause some pain in the neck that's uncomfortable. So be aware of that. It can cause pain to get rid of pain just for a minute, and then you're stronger and then it's okay. Okay, now we get into some fun stuff. Kinetic chain checkpoints. I want to dial this home. Any volunteers? Not you. I need a volunteer. Can we come up? Awesome. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go through these kinetic chain checkpoints with Deborah. That's Deborah, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to start, number one. I want you to get these things down. Now, by the way, these things will be on video and on no, you won't be on it. Well, you may be. You may use this, yeah. Yeah, right here. But they'll also be on a document that you'll be able to download on the website within a couple days. So we're going to go over them very quick here. If you don't get them on notes, that's okay. You're going to be able to download them and watch them. And we're going to break them down where you don't have to download all 40-something minutes of whatever we present. You can just get the chunk of what the assessment is and what some of the other things are. Checkpoints, real quick. We talked about the six points. We got the foot and ankle complex, the knee complex, lumbo-pelvic hip complex, lumbar spine, thoracic spine, and the head and neck. So what we do is we start down at the feet. Here's what I want to set. Is there 7 things that I want to checkpoint? Is 1, feet in general, with most exercise, I want you to stand about hip to shoulder width apart. Hip width apart is better. There's some strong scientific reasoning behind that. So that's what I'm going to push. Some people defend shoulder width is okay, and they defend that to the death. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm just here to say you're wrong. Hip width is where it's at. So I want you to stand hip width apart. That's from the outside of the foot to the outside of the foot, and the feet are pointing straight forward. There's some serious issues. What happens, what I want you to do, Deborah, is take, yeah, that would be better. I want you to take your right foot and just turn it out. What happens instantly when she turns her foot out, is her knee will rotate in typically, especially when she increases a load. If I add a load onto her shoulders, or a load is just sitting down into a chair. She sits down onto a chair and her foot has an external rotation even in the slightest degree. That means her knee turns in a slight degree. Now check this out. This is what is crazy. That means this right hip just dropped by a fraction. If that dropped, then L5-S1, L4, L5, that's the lower lumbar, you got this thing going on now. It's rotated because this hip dropped. So it rotated. If it rotates, it inhibits the sciatic channel where the sciatic nerve comes out. If it inhibits that, it can cause entrapment. If it causes entrapment, it shoots pain down the leg into the knee. IT band is a big one for this. IT band connects right in the back of the knee, and that's where a lot of people, anybody have pain in the back of the knee? Yeah, that's IT band. Real easy way to fix that is just roll it out on your IT band with a foam roller. Yeah, with you, I can show you. You can look it up online, talk to a trainer. If you don't know one, come talk to us. We'll get you connected with someone. You want to roll your IT band out to get rid of any tension in the myofascia. But also, especially, not just the IT band, but the sciatic nerve can cause problems down there. But the pain that you'll feel is often right in the back just because you walk funny. And it's not that you know you walk funny, but your foot just has a slight external rotation. You'll notice that most of you have that, or maybe you don't. If you don't have it and you have pain, there's another reason for the pain, and we can talk about that at a different time. But most often it's an external rotation. That's going to cause pain all the way up. Guess what else it does? Because Deborah's foot's turned out on the right-hand side, this just got a little bit extra stress over here. So now she's going to be tight through this region. Guess what that's going to do? This is going to be tight right over here. There's a little crisscross pattern. What am I nailing it for you? And if this is tight over here, then we can get headaches and have stuff like that. And now let's rewind. Fix the foot. Now she's healed. Sometimes we just got to fix the feet when we walk. And as trainers, we forget this. We forget to look. Because we've been trained in this and we know it, but we forget. So I'm coming on you, trainers. Let's watch this. That extra rotation is bad news. Especially if you're working with someone that has pain. Now, for anyone that's not a trainer, awareness is so key. To get rid of the pain, that's one of the things. Okay, did I harp on that enough? Feet straight forward. Okay, I'm done with that. There is a time and a place for your feet to turn out and do that, but it's not until you are conditioned almost like an athlete. That's my strong opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, the next thing is knees are over the feet. Now this is one that you can identify when there's ever a motion where you're bending down. So I want you to slightly bend down. I want you to put your arms in front of you together, and just very slightly, just that much. And what you want to watch is if the knees, and you can do this in front of a mirror, are the knees coming together a little bit? Go ahead and put them together. Just like that? Keep your feet hip width apart. Yeah, like that. Yeah. This is what I see. I do ski lessons for people. I know it's like you're outside the door, you gotta go to the bathroom, but you can't. Knees are together, this is beginner ski right here. No. Okay, stand normal. That's more common, is when you go down the knees come together. That's a bad thing. What it is, it's an imbalance. You got some overactive muscles, some underactive muscles. And we want to fix that. We want to correct it. For right now, the easy way to think about it is make your knee over your feet. That wasn't very medically challenging, was it? Keep your knees over your feet. So, for instance, I'm going to stop right here. Deborah, go ahead and have a seat. Give Deborah a round. Okay. So can I get another volunteer? Anybody else want to try this for a minute? Yeah, you did. Go. Come on, Give Andrea a hand. Just sit down. Because you're going to do it right anyway. And I won't tell you to do it wrong. Okay, so here's what you can do. How many times do you think, I know what this number is, how many times do you think you sit down and stand up in a day?
Too many.
How many times? 120? You know what, you're really close. That's about right. The average person is over 100. Is over 100. The more active person, what's that? That's 100 squats. Trainers, you cannot let your clients complain when they have to do 10 squats. It's so hard. They're doing it all day long. All day long. Okay, every time you sit down, now listen, what's your name? Zach, awesome. If Zach's right, you bend down and stand up 120 times in a day, that's low for an active person, that's high for a sedentary person, but it's on average, generally speaking, that's